Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Success Spotlight here with Mailbox Power. My name is Wendy McGee, and I'm the Director of Client Relations here at this amazing direct mail platform. And I'm so excited that you found this video. If you're looking for more ways that you can market, that you can build relationships, strengthen relationships, nurture relationships, and literally have some amazing things happen because of direct mail marketing. And I'm here today with Scott Brown, who is an amazing specialist in the marketing space. He's actually an award-winning marketing professional, and he has been generous enough with his time today to let me interview him and have him share a little bit more about himself, his journey in business, maybe some personal tips and tricks, and why he uses Mailbox Power. So Scott, welcome. Thank you for letting me interview you today.
Wendy, thank you very much. I'm here in San Francisco, California. We just got rid of a storm and it's headed your way. Sorry, Wendy.
We are used to that in Utah. I think every storm is headed our way this year.
It is. Everything from the Pacific shoots through San Francisco and over the mountains into your area.
Yes,
exactly.
For sure.
So,
well, Scott, tell everyone a little bit about yourself. I've gotten to be on the phone with you now 2 times and learn a little bit more about your history, your background. You definitely have an amazing set of skills, and you definitely have your, I guess, hands in different types of businesses, and you're doing a lot of things. You're a speaker, you're a podcaster, you're traveling around. Tell us a little bit about you. Give us a little bit of history on who Scott Brown is. We'd love to know.
Sure. I'm going to go back, but I'm not going to go too far back. it actually started with my mom saying, "Stop talking so much." And she said, "What are you going to do with your life?" I said, "I'm going to be doing something in the media or communications, Mom." She said, "You're perfect for that, but you just have to listen a little bit more." I said, "Okay, Mom, I'll take that with me." So I actually did a lot of writing as a youth. I read a lot of books. I learned a lot. I have some really favorite American authors like Kurt Vonnegut and some others that most people said, "What are you reading this stuff? Go out and have fun." Anyway, I've always been into communications. In high school, I was the editor of my school paper. And then I went to Cal State Fullerton as a communications major back, and I graduated in 85. And there wasn't the internet back there. There was really just newspaper and TV and magazine. What's that? Yeah, I mean, it was so much easier back then. Now we've got everything. We've got the internet, and so I continue to educate myself, and stay fresh with what's going on. That I think that's the key. 4 years ago, I took a course at MIT out in Cambridge, Massachusetts, to really hone in on my digital marketing skills. Now, interesting enough, I found through somebody with Mailbox Power, going back to the basics, go back to the personalized touch. We're dealing right now a lot with the digital age, but they're still humans. We're humans. You're a human, I'm a human, and we still love to see our name in a mail. Getting something in the mail. The person who actually got me involved with Mailbox Power did that. I was looking at doing this and offering this too in everything that I do. And she kind of wooed me with something in the mail. I opened it up and there was confetti in it. It was so beautiful, right? Blue, just exactly, how you guys put everything together, how we put it all together in Utah. And I opened it up and there was chocolate in there. I said, brownies? How did she know brownies? They were so good. Then I moved where I lived. And next thing I know, I get in the mail another package. And you know what it was? It had my name on it and said, "Congratulations on your move. Congratulations, and thank you very much for being part of the family." I feel like I'm part of the family at Mailbox Power by her doing that. And that time, oh my God, you know what was in there, Wendy?
Tell me.
Oh my God, the chocolate mints that are in the warehouse.
My
the
favorite.
Truffles. Oh my God. I said to her, "Get me more of these, please." So I was hooked. So back in November, I became part of the family, and changed, white labeled it and put it out as TouchMail Solutions, and set up shop and put it under my LLC, and haven't looked back. Actually launched it in January. In a month and a half, had 260 followers in LinkedIn. It's amazing. People
Oh,
want to go back to basics.
they do.
We're focusing now on verticals. The vertical that we're looking at specifically is the real estate vertical, and all the things that are done in the back office for the real estate vertical itself, with the classes that we can pull people in and all that good stuff. I'm working on an actual opportunity out of Australia, of all things, with a guy who's in real estate, and he's got 3,000 brokers working on that, getting him probably underneath me through Mailbox Power. And then I told you about a recent opportunity in social media with Social Media Examiner. They've got 480,000 marketers out there. So some of the people that are going to be hearing this probably already involved with their organization too. So
It's such
it's
a so Scott, let me just jump in right there. I love
sure.
so many things that you said. You touched on how you have taken Mailbox Power, white labeled it, turned it into a business for yourself. You're sharing through your TouchMail Solutions website, helping people to understand better about, adding that piece of marketing. I think doing these interviews, it's so interesting to me. How many people use Mailbox Power either as a support for their other types of digital marketing? They're literally putting it into the funnel of marketing.
Right.
They're sending a postcard that has a QR code to go to a website, or to get a special piece of information, like here's my coaching, two parts of my coaching course. And then they get the brownies in the mail, and they get a card, and they get that follow-up of, hey, it was so nice to connect with you, I just wanted to show you what I do. And I loved what you said about the person who brought you into Mailbox Power actually showed you by sending you those brownies, and then obviously the chocolates that you got, a
Yes.
few months later. So you get that connection, that personalized touch.
Right.
People remember, and we're all competing. Everyone is competing for everyone's attention on social
Absolutely.
media and email and all of that. So tell me more about some of maybe your favorite things about Mailbox Power. Is there an experience you've had? I know you haven't been with us really a long time, but like, what are you sending? What is your experience? What is happening with it? Because I'm really excited to hear that side of it too.
Well, the wonderful thing about it, I mean, there's three parts of Mailbox Power that are really powerful. And one of them is really the free, the unlimited postcards that you can
Yes,
send out a month. Amazing to be able to do that and stay in front of people and use that and just pay the postage, which is fine. The other, and it's low cost. I call it low cost, high impact marketing. I mean,
agreed. Yes,
amazing. And people are not looking in their mailboxes really. I mean, if you get 25% people opening, and most people are, spam friendly with the, you don't even get your email to them. And then of course, then you've got InMail and then LinkedIn, which is so impersonal and how the connections are. The key is connections, the key is networking, and the key is personalization. So the ability to actually send out these postcards for myself with a database. I've got a database of already 20,000 marketing people
oh,
that I
wow.
have. Yeah, and that's accumulated over years. Executives, chief marketing officers, vice presidents of marketing, vice presidents in advertising agencies. And so I'm going to be doing a campaign to actually get their addresses so I can start sending them more personalized things to stay in front of them. And again, it doesn't matter the economy, good economy, bad economy. You got to stay in front of people, especially in a bad economy, and be cost effective. I mean, the next best thing is, I don't know, doing howdy calls, which I used to back in the day when I was in sales. I had a manager that said, don't just sit there, make howdy calls. I said, okay, what's that? He said, just stay in front of them. Let them know you're still around, that you're still available. And that's what we're doing. So you've got the free postcards, and then the automation. I don't have to think. I go to the
Yeah,
back office, I just set it, and all of a sudden it goes into the routine of, okay, their birthday's coming up, so send them a birthday card. I don't even think about it. Beautiful. Then the third piece that I really love, that really love, is the lead generation. The ability to actually go in and specialize, specifically say, this is my audience that I want. Here's how much I'm going to spend. And it comes down to almost just less than 10 cents a
yeah,
lead,
yes.
right about that. And I can, for $500 a month, I can get so much better targeted marketing. And I laugh when these lead generation people from other countries come to me and say, I can do it better. I can do that. I said, can you do it for like this? And you know what? They stopped talking. They stopped sending me messages because it's integrated with what I'm doing. And I understand, I mean, it actually works with HubSpot, which I'm using too for my funnel. But I understand there's going to be some possibilities of even having a better integrated opportunity come future. So I'm excited about that. So
Possibly when people are watching this, they might
possibly. So those three things, Wendy, are just is what really does it for me.
be.
And the fact that that Mailbox Power is expanding. I know that you've moved to bigger quarters, more automation, more products, more services, a growing entity for me to actually hang my hat on and have an opportunity with large organizations like Social Media Examiner and some others like that. I'm pretty well connected, so I can actually get things like that done now that I have a vehicle that I can actually drive with you and with the executives there in Utah. So it's pretty exciting. I highly recommend this as part of any marketing mix or any marketing offer for any marketers that are out there for sure.
Oh, I appreciate that so much, Scott. And it's so fun to hear somebody like you who, like, you have such a, an eye for what works. You're already a marketer. People that are watching this that are marketing agencies that are marketing and teaching other business owners what to do, if they're missing the direct mail piece, they're really missing a huge piece.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
you said something that I thought was so smart. If I pull a list from the list builder, or I import my contacts and I send them an email, the chance of them even looking at that email is like, I don't even know the statistics, but I know that I have emails opened in my inbox that probably are in the thousands that I've never even looked at, and they actually made it to me. Where when you send a direct mail piece, it's as if, Scott, you knocked on someone's door and said, "Howdy, I'm here. Take a look at this,"
Yep.
because everyone opens their packages. There's no one that's not going to open a package that comes to them with their name on it. If they get a card with their name on it, they're going to open that card. And then you have their undivided attention for
Right.
several seconds, if not minutes. And then what do I think of you as the guy who sent me the chocolates or sent me the
Right.
brownies? Took that extra step, because what Mailbox Power does with what you said with the automations is you can automate those extra steps. So it feels
Absolutely.
like, Scott spent all this time in his kitchen putting all these things together when really he just put it together once, sent it, and
Yep.
now you get to have that experience. So is there anything else, Scott, that you'd like to share about Mailbox Power before we close up our interview for today?
It was just a great find. It was purely. There's no such thing as accidents, I don't think. But this was actually something that just fell in my lap. I was kind of looking. I did go to a conference in San Francisco, and there was a larger company in your space that said, "Yeah, we'd love to work with you." And I'm still waiting for them to send me what they were going to send in the mail.
Oh,
And
interesting.
the person who represented Mailbox Power a week later, all of a sudden there's a box. I'm thinking I'm in trouble. I shook it to make sure it wasn't tight. There wasn't a bomb in there or something, and I wanted to make
What
sure.
is coming to me in the mail?
It's
Yes,
like,
right.
we're not used to things coming into in the mail except from Amazon.
Yes.
I just said Amazon. Sorry. But we're not used to things coming into the mail except for who mails things. The IRS mails, because they tell you unless you get it in the mail, it didn't come from them. Other
Right.
than that, I mean, how much mail do we actually get? And all of a sudden, there's a box with my name on it. I open it up, and again, there's this blue confetti in there. It's beautiful, right? And there's a card, and then there's this candy and food. And what's next? What are you going to send me next? A hat, a T-shirt, tickets on a cruise. What's next?
I love it. I love it. And I love the feeling that I can hear in your voice of how excited you were when you got it. Even though, like you said, you weren't expecting it, you didn't really know what was going to be in there. I think that the funnest thing for me sending with my business and with Mailbox Power is the texts and the messages that I get. If I send an email to someone, I may never, ever hear from them. Most likely I
No,
won't. Even a text, but
right.
when you send someone a personalized card or gift, you're for sure getting a text. I love the chocolates. That was so thoughtful. Thank you. And
Yeah,
then now you've pushed past just being that acquaintance or even a stranger to, hey, I'm starting to build a relationship with you. I
right.
went a little, and I love effort. I know the universe loves effort. People love effort. And when you see a business owner making that additional effort to send you something that's kind of outside of the box, you definitely stand out. It's
Right.
just genius. So
Well, I want to add one more thing too. Follow up. Once you send this out, you want to make sure that you follow up with a phone call, another way of communications, and just tell them, Wendy, I just wanted to call. Maybe you're getting through a gatekeeper. Maybe it gives you an opportunity to get through the gatekeeper. You're not specifically following up on what you sent, but you're following up to keep your name and you within grasp of them. And they're so busy during the day, and maybe they actually even think, you know what? If they send this to me, maybe I can actually send this to my clients and
yes,
my clients and my clients and do exactly the same thing and put a smile on my client's face and keep me in front of them, because that's the way to differentiate yourself. So the key on the whole thing is multiple communications, follow up, and move it through your funnel without them knowing you're moving it through the funnel. And next thing you know, they're doing business with you. And that's the key, is to continuously not say, hey, did you get this? But I'm here. I'm here for you. When you're ready, I'll be here to help you, and build that lifelong relationship with the business.
I love that. Well, Scott, thank you so much for sharing your time today, telling us a little bit about your goals with Mailbox Power, telling us a little bit about your, tips and tricks with marketing and how you use direct mail. And I just sure appreciate your time. So
Sure. Anytime, just let me know and I'll be back.
So if you're watching this video and you want to know more, you can go to mailboxpower.com and check it out there. Scott is a perfect example of a business owner who is using personalized cards and gifts to really stand out from the crowd, to, literally connect and nurture those relationships and to just unleash the power of the mailbox. So thank you, Scott. Have
All
a
right.
great
Thank you, Wendy. Have a good one. Bye now.
for joining us. Okay, bye for now.